God, I'm dressed like the Fonz. What the fuck? Impractical Jokers, the movie. So Impractical Jokers, the movie is a movie based off of Impractical Jokers, the show, kind of. I mean, half of it is anyway. Gonna kind of recap what the show is. Won't take long. It's four guys, Joe, Mur, Sal, and Q. They've been friends for life, and it's a hidden camera prank show. One person will be out there, they have to do a task or interact with people in a certain way. The other three will be hidden, but they can see them on a monitor, and they have a microphone, they're talking to them in an earpiece. And that person has to say or do whatever they tell them to do. They're always coming up with new scenarios and new logistics. It's a remarkably entertaining show. It reliably makes me laugh, and I like myself a good reliable laugh. Show cracks me up. So now there's an Impractical Jokers movie. And it's half that. Okay, what I liked about the movie is when the movie is being Impractical Jokers the show. You know, when the movie is being what Impractical Jokers fans are coming to see. Impractical Joker stuff. Man on the street interaction. They have to say or do some really cringeworthy shit. I like that. Because it shows that the movie knows what the fans want. Obviously, they're coming to see what they're familiar with, what they know the show to be. And I like the four guys. I like Joe, Q, Sal, and Mur. I think they're charismatic. And they're likable. Because their pranks, they're never hateful, you know? They're never malicious. You never feel like they're dicks. And I enjoy that about the show, and I like seeing that in the movie. There were a few of these challenges, I was laughing. Sometimes I got a good laugh, sometimes I got a great laugh, sometimes it fell flat. Not everything lands with the challenges in the movie, just like the show. I never had a laugh as hard as that first Jaden Smith tattoo in the show. Oh my God. I couldn't breathe. It was hysterical. But all in all, I enjoyed the Impractical Jokers element as it was happening. Then there's the other half of the movie. So the movie, it has a plot. Back in 1992, the Impractical Jokers crashed a Paula Abdul concert. Yes, Paula Abdul plays Paula Abdul in this movie. So now they have to make a Paula Abdul concert in Miami, Florida. So it's a road trip movie. These four guys are doing a road trip from Staten Island, New York to Miami, Florida. And along the way, they make pit stops and they do Impractical Jokers challenges. And that element just didn't work for me at all. It's not a very engaging road trip movie. All the road trip stuff, that whole narrative, it's all scripted bullshit. It knows it is. It doesn't try to hide it. It's not like it's like, now it's real. No, it's the plot of a movie carrying itself out like a movie. A not so engaging, kind of bad movie. And every minute that scripted road trip storyline's happening, I was like, this is another minute we could be concentrating on Impractical Jokers challenges. You know, what people came to the movie for. I mean, no one ever liked Impractical Jokers because it was a scripted road trip story, because it's not been that ever. Which, granted, if you look at it, Bad Grandpa did that same thing. It was a road trip movie plot in which among this road trip, they'd make stops and then hidden camera pranks. However, in the way of Bad Grandpa, I felt like the way it was filmed and executed, the way it went from road trip movie to pranking people with hidden cameras, the scripted element and the hidden camera elements, they felt like they were supposed to be in the same movie. In this movie, the road trip element, the dialogue, the way it's filmed, the way it looks, in contrast to the hidden camera challenges, it feels like two different things. It just kind of takes you out of it. It doesn't feel like the same movie, which is a bummer because this Impractical Jokers movie is just a victim of when they wanted to release a movie. Most shows like this can get a movie after the show's done and people can't watch the show anymore. They're like, well, we want more Impractical Jokers. Great, here's a movie. But as I understand it, the show is still going on. So if you just watched a series of challenges, you'd be like, why wouldn't I just watch this at home? Which is fair, though I would have totally preferred an hour and a half or 2 hours of just Impractical Jokers challenges. If that's the only place to see those challenges, well then, you know, supply and demand. But I suppose they could release Impractical Jokers if it was like, all right, well, it's uncut though. We can show you some stuff we can't show you in the TV show. But it's a PG-13 movie. They never do that. I never saw anything in this movie that I wouldn't have seen in the show. So I really feel like, I don't know for sure, but I really feel like they just had these challenges and punishments banked and they were like, we don't know what to do with this. All right, let's write a crappy road trip movie and throw them in there. There's a part of me that thinks, oh, they wanted to do this because they wanted to flex their acting talent, you know? Maybe they want to move past Impractical Jokers being scripted movies or TV shows. Maybe this is a way to beef up their resume. I get it. Hollywood, it's a tough world to operate in. Not here to judge that. I understand that element. I'm just talking about the movie. And as for the movie, I felt like the tones just clashed. You know, I don't think I've ever done this before, but here's how I'm doing it now. Here's how I'm rating it. For the half of this movie that was actually Impractical Jokers, with challenges like we know from the show, I'll say it was a good time, no alcohol required. For the road trip movie element that I really did not care about, not gonna remember that in T-1 day. Yep, already forgot. In the end, you do walk out of the movie feeling like I could just stay home and watch Impractical Jokers from home. All right, so the Impractical Jokers movie, or the show. Have you seen the movie? Do you watch the show? What do you think about it? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. So Impractical Jokers, the movie, is a movie kind of based off of And I was like, this is another minute we could... It's like dog hair floating around here. And every minute that scripted wrote... Gypsy Danger, you shed too much in the winter.